It's time for another upload because there's no transfer news right now because we've still got a game to play. And not the recent videos haven't been getting much traction, but they probably will soon because of if we're going in for anyone or we're selling anyone, and the final coming up. That'll probably get more traction, but I don't think this video will get more traction either. But if you guys are watching, make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. Today we are going to talk about West Ham Twitter. I think this has been a video that is overdue. Now, occasionally, I'll be on Twitter. I've been on Twitter in about 12 hours, maybe a bit longer. 12 hours? No, that would be 6 a.m. I haven't been on Twitter since, like, last night. Don't know specifically when. And what I discovered is that I always accidentally get myself into Twitter communities, but with West Ham Twitter, I try and ignore it. But yesterday, West Ham Twitter meltdown. It's always going to happen, no matter what. And you get different sides of West Ham Twitter. You get the older fans who use Twitter like Facebook. You get the overly positive fans that even when it's really not time to be positive, they're positive. You got the really negative fans when it's something good is still going on and they're really fucking negative. You have this is all down to opinion, but you have the occasional people that are level-headed, in my opinion. I'm not going to mention names for any of these situations, but I'm just going to say what I see and why I'm not going to pay attention to it anymore. And I shouldn't even be paying attention to it in the first place, if I'm being completely honest. But Scamacca, he was trending yesterday, and I never thought this would happen. But, okay, so Mikeytimmo went on the Filthy Fellas YouTube channel. You might see me with the green shirt. That's from the Filthy Fellas YouTube channel, or that's the shirts from their merchandise. Good video, great channel, and Mikeytimmo, you know what he's like in podcasts and videos. He's very outspoken. He talked about Scamacca. I knew this was going to get clipped when I watched it. Talking about Scamacca, and Antonio basically said that Scamacca's, I'm paraphrasing, Scamacca's more of a ball to feet. He's not, when you play with, as a striker for David Moyes, you have to fight for scraps and be a fighter, and he is not that. But the problem is with Twitter is that, you know, the big accounts that I'm going to talk about, the big West Ham accounts that I'm talking about, they don't even have a face, by the way. West Ham badge, and we're going to talk about, and they just clip something up, frame it, frame just one of the quotes and play the video. People don't read or listen to the whole thing. They go off that quote tweet, oh my god, and yeah. So there's a big meltdown. Scamacca was trending like number 4 or something because of that whole clip. This is not the negativity we need right now and stuff like that. That's the one that stuck out with me. Like, why has he said that? Why? I really don't think. I think if you take your head out of Twitter, it's not that deep. It's like everything with Twitter. I could go on about Twitter for a long time. I've taken Twitter off my phone now. I had Twitter on my phone for a bit, and I was like, nah. But honestly, my opinion, who cares? It's Scamacca. Everyone's like, every time something comes up with Scamacca, it's because he's an Italian, and Italians don't stay in the Premier League that much. That they say, well, he's off now. Well, he's off now. Scamacca's always said that he likes being in London, likes playing in the Premier League. Scamacca has also said that he should improve. Don't get me wrong, there are Italian clubs that are interested. Roma, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus. And he's a Roma fan. And as soon as he went to that Roma game, because he was doing his rehabilitation in Roma instead of being in England watching our game, fans got onto him then. what accounts don't understand is that he's just people do rehabilitation in their own countries. How many times have you seen Paul Pogba do rehabilitation in France when he was playing for Manchester United? These are normal things that happen. And there are accounts in mind that like to run their agendas. I'm not going to say their names, but if you know, then you know. I don't even remember some of the names because a lot of them are quite similar. But my whole thing is that everyone likes to have a meltdown on Twitter over anything. If you're one of the people that said, this is not the negativity we need right now, then don't react to it and be negative about it. Because you're only going to be like, fuel the fire that is already had. If you don't want to fuel the fire and you've got somewhat of a following on Twitter that when people reply to you, don't talk about it then. Like, it's simple. Like, I have nothing against some of these people, but a bit crazy sometimes. And it's just long with the transfer window as well. Like, when it comes to the transfer window, everyone gets a bit too hands-on. I'm seeing get Tammy Abraham and put the swap deal with Scamacca when we were hyping Scamacca last season, trying to get Scamacca in. And if you are a West Ham fan, then why are you taking one bit of the clip, one bit of what someone said, and clipping it to make the person look bad? Every time Antonio does go, whether you agree that Antonio should go on his podcast or not, and have his own podcast or not, the fact that you keep clipping him up, you keep just putting something out of context, and whether you like it or not, just get used to it or don't react to it. It's simple. Just don't react. Literally. And I'm kind of being a hypocrite by reacting to people reacting. But this is my point. Like, just don't do it. This is the last I'll speak on the whole of West Ham Twitter out there. Like, if I see something I don't like, I'll see something I don't like. But I think everyone panics too much. And we've got a final coming up. If that's affected your mood, then seriously, let's be serious. Let's be serious. Come on. It's really not that. It's not that deep. It's not. And everyone says you shouldn't say it, but we agree. Do you want footballers to be outspoken? Do you want... I saw the media training comment about Antonio. He's 34, 33. He's not going to get media trained. And he doesn't care. He's being himself. Don't get me wrong. Whether I like it or not, I prefer it to be more outspoken than give me... But yeah, he may not be doing well right now, but you'll see him next season, and we've got a good team, we've got a good squad, and on to the next game. That's all you're gonna get if he gives a stupid response, and then everyone else will criticize him and be like, why aren't footballers more outspoken? Like, either way, someone's gonna get criticized. Someone's gonna get criticized in a certain way anyway. So it is what it is, and yeah, it's just a mini video. That's what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, listen, if you guys did like the video, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Social medias are in the description if you want to follow me, and the email for the inquiries. And I'll see you guys later.